Yo, check it out. I got the goose. Bongers. It's the Where Winds Meet goose. Huh? 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 Break its neck. Yeah, I mean, you gotta understand. Note just in character for a Chinese person. Do you have any idea how many geese we ate while we were in China? The answer is not 0. All right? I'm just saying. Also, check this out. I just want to point out, we were at the development studios. Okay, and I got recordings of all of this, so hopefully I can share it with you guys. At the dev studios, all the content creators and the developers and everybody, we all played a game of pitch pot. We legit IRL pitch pot where we had to throw the arrow, right? And get it into the thing. Guess who won? I'm just saying. Guess who won? Because I am the greatest at everything. But I got a very special, one-of-a-kind hat. Look, guys. I'm a terrorist. Am I on time for the Ashes of Creation talk? You will be. You will be. Yeah, we're going to be talking about it today. Anyway, I won, and I got this hat, which, by the way, is super exclusive. You can't buy this anywhere. It's like a very, like, one-of-a-kind. Not one-of-a-kind, but, like, it's very few of these.
89 just resubscribed for 22 months.
It's your boy. Just saying. Did they give you a boat? No, dude, as it turns out, so the developers, they also, they have literally 0 way of giving away free
Fox
skins.
just resubscribed for
0
11
way.
months. Blue Squad Holly Basil.
Even the dev team, and I spoke with them, they were like, we don't even get free skins. If we want a skin, we have to buy it.
Just gifted 10 subs.
They make the developers for their own game buy their own cosmetics. They have to buy everything. It's actually crazy. So they don't own boats. They don't own, it's actually just crazy. It's literally insane. It was absolutely crazy. I was like, you do not. And then I played on the dev. Yes, you have to. You literally, you have to buy it yourself. It's literally crazy. So, no free boats. And by the way, I bought this hoodie. I bought this, on Etsy because they don't make the exclusive hoodie. I was talking with the dev team. I'm like, yo.
Subscribed for 2 months. He is back.
Can we get one of the hoodies, like the Where Winds Meet hoodies that you guys wear? And he's like, that's really only a developer thing. Like if you're a part of the dev team, you get a hoodie. But I'll talk to him. So he leaves and he comes back the next day and he's like, hey, Blue, guess what, man? I'm like, what happened? He's like, so I talked to the dev team about the hoodie and they said no. And that's that. And I was like, why would you phrase it like that? Why? I'm not joking. No was standing right there. I'm like, why would why would you even phrase it like that? Apparently China, there's like no sarcasm. They're just so blunt about everything. They said no. Anyway, moving on. I was like, what the f***? Ashley just hard baited me. Anyway, I have this and a note. I have your hoodie too. It's upstairs. I can mail it to you if you want. Or I can do a hoodie giveaway on stream. I can give Chad a hoodie. Because I have an extra one. Do we find a Chinese wife? So about that! I have some news about that! Good news. Good news. So, you know it's real when you're talking to a bitch on WeChat. You know what I'm saying? You know it's real when you're talking to her on WeChat. Like, hey, baby. You got Alipay? You know what I'm saying? You get up in there. How's China? China is the amazing. China's great. China's great. We love China. China's one of the greatest countries in the entire world.
For 10 months. Baldy's back.
Yeah.
Keep it up, man. Did you find any Chinese husband yet?
No, I didn't. Okay, husband. What? No, but I do. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm walking around in Kaifeng. I was doing like a live stream, which I understand was a disaster for Twitch, but we did stream on Bilibili.
Just resubscribed for 17 months. Is your new wife a
one of the fans that walked up to me, IRL, in Kaifeng, walks up to me and handed me a pair of white socks. I'm like, thanks, man. Appreciate that. I mean, thank you. And then he's like, he was smiling at me. He was smiling at me like, yeah, yeah. And I'm like, why is he looking at me like that? So I look over at John, who's my translator. I look over at, I call him Papa John, okay? I look over at John, I go, John, why is he looking at me like that? And John goes, oh, in China, it's customary for a gay man to give another gay man a pair of white socks if he loves you, or if he thinks that you're gay. Rough moment. Rough moment. I'm not gonna lie. It was a rough moment. I mean, I took the socks, but like, it was not. It was not my best moment, because then he gives me one of these. He lifts up his pants. He's wearing socks. He's wearing white socks. I'm like, yo, chill, bro. We gotta chill. We gotta chill. We gotta chill. We gotta chill. I'm like, yo, you gotta relax a little bit. You gotta relax a little bit. We gotta relax a little bit. Anyway, I met a lot of fans while I was there. It was really cool. It was amazing. I have so much to tell you guys about it. Did you learn any Chinese words while you were there? Well, okay, so here's the thing.
Congrats on getting engaged to your husband.
I did not. Guys, chill. Chill. Okay, so here's the thing about the whole I learning words thing. Okay, so I learned 3 words while I was in China. One of which, okay, yeah. How do I do this? Okay, so I learned 3 or 4 Chinese words while I was there. Everybody knows ni hao. Okay, all right, we all know that. All right, we all know ni hao. Okay, that's a hi, right? We learned xie xie. It's like sounds like this. It's like xie xie, like this. That's thank you. Okay, so I learned thank you. Okay, and then I learned another one. Okay, so, and I can't emphasize this enough. This is the most common word in Chinese, in the Chinese language. Chinese people say this word over 200 times a day. It means that over there, this, like you're picking something up, like that, like you're picking something up to get somebody's attention. It's used for all kinds of things. Okay. And it is pronounced so I'm not joking when I tell you I have been around people that have been saying the N-word for the last 10 days. I'm scared I'm gonna say it. That's how frequently they're using it. Like, it's crazy. They're over here, N-word, please. I'm not sure, you can't make this up. N-word over here. N-word, come here. Yeah, I'm literally nuts. Literally nuts. Crazy work. Absolutely crazy work. Say it. If I say it, I'm speaking Chinese. I want you guys to all know that if you, okay, we're gonna be watching some footage of me in China.
Cheer Dex 100. Did you eat or try anything exciting?
Yeah, I did. I'll talk about it here in a second. I want you all to know that we're gonna watch some footage of me in China, okay? And what if you hear me say this word, okay? It's not racist this time. All right? It's okay. It's not. I did not. Okay. There was one time they were like,
Mathonis just resubscribed for 27 months.
Okay, I just want to be clear. The first time they were like, no, Blue, say the word, and I'm like, and then I said it right, and they were like, oh, you're very good. Your accent's perfect, and I'm like, well, I have a lot of practice.
To beep it to be safe.
You know, I mean, like it is what it is. I mean, like. Not joking. This conversation actually transpired. Like the German guy that was with us actually just busted out laughing. I mean, it was just rolling right off the cuff. I was like, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I'm American. I don't. When you guys hear me say it this time, it's not racist when I say it when I'm speaking Chinese, okay? But like straight up though, this is like the most common word in the Chinese language. I'm not even joking. I'm not capping. I'm not capping. It is crazy. In fact, we have a short. Spoiler. We have a short of me getting dressed for cosplay, and I walk up to the translator because I don't know what the f this thing is, right? I walk up to him. I'm like, "Yo, what is this?" And the translator's like, "Oh, that's a hat." And I'm like, "You're sure that this is a hat?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's a hat." It's this white, like pointed, like hat thing, okay? And I'm like, okay, I guess. And I put this on, and he's saying the N-word at me. I'm like, I can't do it. I took it off. I'm like, I can't do this. This is crazy. I was like, I'm gonna get banned. Like, anybody sees this is gonna be crazy. I can't. It's literally nuts, dude. Like, it was crazy. Like, what the f are we doing? Oh my god. Anyway, I think we might make it into a YouTube short if we're brave enough. Because Note clipped it. Note has it on his phone because he's recording. We record everything. We recorded everything that I did. There's like 800 gigabytes of footage in 4K that is currently uploading to Drive. My channel, don't ruin it. Oh, no. Pixel, you're going to kill it. It'll look even better when Pixel puts it up. Notice the evidence. Dude, it's crazy. It's literally crazy. It's just my face when he does. I'm like looking back at my, like, oh, dude. Oh, it's crazy work. Oh my god. Okay, so we talk about the food a little bit. The food in China, these people eat everything. And when I say everything, I don't mean like, oh, they eat like a wide variety of shit. No, I mean they eat a small amount of shit, but they eat the whole thing. The whole thing. You know what I mean? So like when I say they eat the entire goose, I mean there's literally a goose head. It looks like this, floating in your soup. And they tell you it's a delicacy. Okay? They eat the whole goose. They eat the neck of the goose, the head, wing, ass, feet. Okay? All of it. They eat all of it. It's crazy. I can't tell you how many times I'd be eating something. I'm like, what is that? Kind of tasty. They're like cow stomach. I'm like, every like 2 seconds. Ugh. So there was some really good stuff that I ate in China. Incredibly good stuff. And then there was some incredibly bad stuff. Wide range of shit. Like, absolutely wild range. Like, completely, utterly disgusting. I can't believe somebody would ever eat that. To, oh, this is one of the most delicious things in my life. Right? And everything in between, right? Craziest shit that I ate every piece of a cow that they gave me. Every piece of a goose that they gave me. I tried everything. Craziest thing I ate a cicada. Like a... That. Okay. That. Disgusting. Absolutely. One of the most disgusting experiences of my life. Do you know the worst part of eating these? The wings get stuck to the top of your mouth. The wings get stuck to the top of your mouth. And the little hooks on the feet, they get stuck in between your teeth. Was it crunchy? Extremely crunchy. I also ate a grasshopper. Yeah. Little cooked one of these. Cooked one of these. Way bigger though. Big thing. Nasty. Absolutely disgusting. These are the most disgusting. I can't even believe these people eat this. How can you eat this? Like, there are third world countries that look at this and say, no, we're not gonna eat that. In China, they're like, no, that's good eating. Give me that shit. Get up in that. Get up in that. There was one time we saw a cat. We saw a cat like running around. I was like, I'm more of a dog person. And the translator, John, turns around. I'm like, more of a dog person. And translator John turns around and goes, oh, we eat those here. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's crazy. That's insane, bro. Literally crazy. Absolutely insane, bro. Protein is very high. Wild, bro. Did you keep those white socks? Fuck that, I wore them, bro. I was short on socks for the trip. I was re-wearing socks by the end. Land shrimp. Good thing China didn't steal you. No. I'm gonna tell you right now, I love China. I thought it was amazing. It was definitely one of the best experiences of my entire life. It was so cool. That being said, I landed in the United States and I was like, thank God I'm American. Holy shit. The first thing I did when I got back, I went to bed. Okay, so we walked back. We got Basil, came home, ran him, right, walked Basil. Went to bed, woke up. The first thing I did, I went and shot my guns. First thing I did in the morning. When the moment that the range opened, I was shooting. America. Oh, I shot the gun for the first time and I was like, oh, America. I'm so proud to be an American. But China's amazing. I think China's probably the I don't know, in terms of superpowers in the world, I'm pretty convinced that China's the second strongest country in the world now.
Wickedresil
For
Cheer
sure.
Dex 100. How were your flights to and from?
Actually amazing. Incredible. My flights, by the way, China is on like the other side of the globe from me. If you twist the globe almost like 180 degrees, it's almost exactly 180 degrees on the other side of the globe. Now that being said, so it was a really long flight. It was 18 to 20 hours of travel in a day. It was like 16 and a half hour flight. That being said, I got on the flight. I RNG carried so hard on both flights, guys. I was in economy, by the way. I was flying economy because they said they were going to fly me first class, but they said if I was going to bring a +1, in this case, I brought Note with me, my editor, and one of my best friends. They were like, okay, well, that's going to bump you down to economy, but you can bring Note, but we're going to fly you economy instead of first class. I said, all right, bet. So I was flying economy, and on both flights, I RNG carried. I had an entire open row. So I was able to just lay down completely flat the whole time and sleep. It was awesome. It was so sick. If I had had people next to me, it would have been the worst shit ever. Actually, though. Did the devs tell you when they're first gonna... When the fist is gonna come? Right now, it's so boring when Katie would farm ahead. Yeah, so I'm gonna talk about that. Yeah, I won playing RNG. I did both times. Actually, the second time, I sat down and there was somebody like a seat over from me, and then I looked over and there was an open row, and I just casually jumped over and got into the open row. Do you have any vlog or videos? I have over 600 gigabytes of videos, probably closer to 800, all things said and done. But I'm not sure what I can show you guys and what I can't show you guys yet. There will be at least 3 YouTube videos showing and documenting my experience in China. We filmed everything in 4K, 60 FPS on the GoPro and my iPhone and Note's iPhone. So we had everything. We have everything documented, guys. There were times on this trip that I was going over sand dunes in the Gobi Desert in a Ford Ranger
Subscribed for
truck.
24 months.
Yeah. So we were literally, there was a Ranger Raptor, a Toyota, it was like a 4Runner, and then like there was a Chinese car too. And we tried the Ranger, the Chinese car. I don't think I was ever in the Toyota because that shit was ass. Not gonna lie. But we were literally going over sand dunes, massive sand dunes. And these cars were getting air over the top of them. Sand's going to, where the cars going like 45 degrees and shit. It was sick. It was absolutely sick. Absolutely sick. One of the coolest experiences, bro. You were farming Aura? Oh, yeah, dude. Okay, all right. You guys want to see one of the cool pictures? I put it on Instagram. I had most of my pictures and like short videos I put on my Instagram story. Okay, well that's okay. That's my anyway. Look! Look! I can explain. I can. Damn it, bro! Son of a bitch! All right, it. All right, yeah, check this out, bro. Real picture, by the way. That's literally me in the Gobi Desert, by the way. Just saying. Also, I had to wrangle a goose, like a real goose. This is the first time I had to wrangle the goose. I walked up. Yeah, so I walk up to the guy who owns the goose, right? I'm like, yo, what's the goose's name? And he just looks at me and he's like, oh, we don't name the geese. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Bro. Jesus. What the You mind moving the cam for the pictures? Oh yeah. Oh! This woman was doing sand art while I was there. So they had this picture of me and Memplex. And she literally made this out of sand. Literal sand. Apparently, it's like an actual form of Chinese art. And the reason that they do it is not only is it beautiful, but it also represents that nothing in life is permanent. And I was like, well, the picture's permanent, but yeah, I understand. Yeah. Anyway, that's her right there. She's the one that did it. And then there's me with sleeping. Bro, this goose went from hating me to literally falling asleep at the desk with me in 30 minutes. 30 minutes. It took. And we were best friends. Best friends. Somebody's probably eaten her by now, but you know what? F it. This is awkward. Bro, I'm not even capping, bro. This is legit. Legit. This is what it's like eating in China. I'm not. This is what it's like eating in China, by the way. Legit. Oh yeah, so we were out to dinner, and there was this face guy. Hold on. Okay, so there was like this face guy in this restaurant. It's dinner and a show here. I don't know if I can. What? Oh! Holy shit! Game of Thrones reference, poggers. Yeah, they're face changers. Yeah, that's what he's called. Literally insane. Literally insane. Super, super cool. Super, super cool. That was a place called Hot Pot, which is like super famous in China. Absolutely nuts. All right, guys, first time in China. Yeah, so this is my first video in China, by the way. First video in China. Woo, China #1. We're very excited. Everyone's been very friendly so far. We just got through customs, but let's go. Okay, so I filmed this, and immediately the Chinese people. Hold on. Oh shit, is this how it uploaded? What the f? Hold on, I've got it. Yeah, here it is. This gets sent to the development team for Where Winds Meet. Like, literally, I literally posted this video. This gets sent to the dev team. They thought I got arrested. They thought I got arrested. I had to literally explain. I said, no, I'm fine. It's just some Chinese fan that decided to make it, because originally it didn't have the goose here, right? Originally it didn't have a goose here, and they're like, oh my god, Baldy got arrested. Oh shit. Yeah, AI. Morons. Anyway, That's what that was. Oh, they have Overwatch too.
Bro, the
They have Overwatch here. I don't understand.
only Overwatch fans in the entire world.
So true. Everybody else is playing Marvel Rivals.
Kidding.
I saw it because I saw Mercy in the back, and she's obviously the most popular for reasons. For reasons. Oh, shit, I forgot about this. Look at this, bro. This is what Chinese food looks like. That was my first meal in China. First meal in China. It's like a grouper or some shit. It's like a literal grouper. Look at that.
What the fuck? How am I supposed to film them
Okay, I forgot about. Okay, all right. That's just me being. But okay, I ate one of those. I'm not joking. Ate one of these. Totally disgusting. Completely disgusting. You can taste the pneumothorax in your mouth. Totally disgusting. That was incredible. That tasted really good. That was like eel soup or some shit. Oh, dude. Oh, this dinner. So NetEase told us that we could eat dinner at the hotel restaurant and that they would pay for it. I said, all right, bet. So all the creators go down and we all ate dinner at the hotel restaurant. So that's what this is. This is all just pictures from the hotel restaurant. It was like a really nice restaurant. Anyway, we eat dinner and they're like, why don't we all put it on the same room? I'm like, all right, fine. I'll put it on my room. So she brings me the bill and I tip her 20%. I hand the bill back to her. She comes back to me. She's like, sir, are you sure that this is the correct tip, this amount right here? I'm like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I did my math right? And she was like, oh, thank you so much. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm like, sure, it's not my money, but yeah, you're welcome. So apparently it's not customary in China to tip anybody. And so in America, so the American paid for dinner. So I gave her 20% of the. She was so thankful. She almost got that on her hands, and she was like, "Oh my God, holy shit, oh my God." Did you try bat soup? I'm not gonna eat a bat. Okay, so this is one of the next meals that we had. This is the first like group meal that we had. There's John, our translator, best translator I've ever had. Him and Judy did such an amazing job. Such an amazing job. This is Open World Games, who is a YouTuber that made like 3 videos for Where Winds Meet, and they flew him to China. Insane. Absolutely insane. I don't know who that is sitting next to him. I can't tell exactly. And then this lady came with Actman. Actman was there too. Memplex? I don't think that doesn't look like Memplex. He doesn't have the fade. He doesn't have the fade. It could be Memplex, but I don't know. In any event, yeah, this is the first. So the table spins. Maybe that is Memplex. That is Memplex because that's his coat. The table spins. So you all sit around this table, and this is how all restaurants in China are. You sit all in a circle around this table, and they just keep bringing food to you, and the table spins, and you just pick up the food. This is how I felt the entire time I was in China. They never stop feeding you. They never stop feeding you. Ever. For any reason. Like, it is permanent. You are permanently in a state of complete fullness. I don't know how these people aren't the most obese people in the entire world. Like, for real. Like, they just... We would eat breakfast 2 hours later. Are you guys ready for lunch? Okay, so we would eat lunch 2 hours later. Are you guys ready for dinner? 2 hours later, are you guys hungry? Well, we're gonna order. We're gonna send food to your room. Like, chill. Like, holy shit. Oh my God, I had to pace myself, especially since my stomach was really small because I had been dieting for like the previous month. I had to diet like super hard. My God, you're fat. Yeah, well, my belly is really big in that photo. Okay, I actually look more like this. Okay, and I am not that fat. I am a little fat. I'm a little fat, but I'm not that fat. I'm just a small amount of fatness. Oh, there's the Ford, by the way. That's the Ford. That's the Ranger Raptor. Sitting out, we're in the Gobi Desert. We are literally sitting in the middle of the Gobi Desert. Hershey, as it will. Apparently, this word is pronounced Hershey, like the candy bar. I don't know. In any event, We're sitting in the middle of Hexy, and this fucking truck is sitting. I was like, dude, America. America. 6 to 7 out of 10 pronunciation. Thank you. The entire trip. See, the Chinese don't understand the meme. The entire trip was about that. Blue, how many geese did you hold on the trip? I don't know, 6, maybe 7 different geese. Every opportunity we had. I'm not joking. We were filming. Okay, I'm not gonna say it. It's gonna be like a hidden Mickey situation if you've ever been to Disney. But on the official set for Where Winds Meet, where they do like the dev talk note, I was there when they filmed the dev note. I put a straw, because I had to break like the straw up. I put a straw 6'7" behind them in the scene, like in the shot. I broke a straw into a number 6 and then a number 7. They watched me do it too. They were like, "What is he doing?" You know what I mean? I literally, I set it all out. I even cut myself while I was doing it on accident, and they had to give me a Band-Aid. It's like, all right, well, worth it. And nobody stopped you. Yeah, they literally sat there and just watched me do it. And I broke up some straw and I put a 6'7" in the sand while I did it. It was crazy. Note filmed me doing it, committing the act. Insane. Anyway, I have like, I don't know. I have like probably close to like 400 pictures, and then I also have at least 600 to 800 gigabytes of footage. In fact, let me see. I might be able to pull it up. And then here's the China trip. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Look at all that cheddar. Look at, oh my God. Look at all that cheddar. We filmed everything. This is just the GoPro, by the way. This is just the GoPro. We filmed literally everything. Okay. Because I was also there filming it. Okay, we filmed everything. Oh, this is the Naraka Blade. I just opened one at random. This is the Naraka Blade Point interview. I also met with the developers of Naraka. And I asked the devs of Naraka about the game as well. So that's the dev talk for Naraka right there that I'm gonna end up putting up. Yo, fuck. Yo, chill out, bro. What's happening? Chill out, man. Yo, chill. You're done. You're done. Yeah, you're done. Get out of here, dog shit. Literally walked like a dog in the park. Holy shit. Anyways, literal dog. All right, let's take a look at this. I'm just gonna open random videos. Move out of the way. Oh. So, okay, so all right, so here's the deal. So we had an opportunity on the last day of the trip to go skiing down a sand dune. Yeah, you heard me right. Skiing down a sand dune because it's super cold there and there's snow on the dunes, right? So I obviously, never having skied in my life, said that I would be a professional, so I did it. And it was cinema. As you might imagine, it was complete cinema the entire time. I'm just going to scroll up to like the start of the trip. What's this one? Oh, this is me filming in the morning. What is this? Oh, this is the hotel. This is the first hotel room. We literally stayed in 5-star hotels the entire trip. Anyway, I don't know what all of these are going to be.
Big boom, and they just...
Here's me in the tent. Here's me in the tent right here. We're all getting ready to go film and shoot out on this set or whatever. And I'm like, all right, here we go. You look like one of those serial killers in the woods. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Are you gay? No, I'm not gay. Here's the live stream, by the way. This is it right here. Yeah, this is the live stream. By the way, it is quite literally like -5 degrees outside, okay? And I am wearing my cosplay. By the way, it is -5. I'm in cosplay, no hat, sir. I am cooking. You know why? It's because I look like a alpha in that cosplay. I'm not gonna lie, I look good in that cosplay. Bitches love the cosplay. And I know that because I immediately got messaged by 2 Chinese honeys. For real. Dude, why is this video recommended in my feed again? Bro, I should be clear. That is his thigh. By the way, that's his muscle. He's stretching his thigh muscle. He's stretching his inner thigh muscle. It's just showing you how to stretch your thigh muscle. That's all it is. What is this? Let's click on this. Please make it go away. It won't go away. Okay, it went away. Okay. He's stretching his thigh muscle.
Restaurants who cook this kind of.
Wait, who? Wait, what is this? Who is filming this?
And also even the cooks in these restaurants who cook this.
Oh my god, I have a story about this.
Mina_Sana just resubscribed for 12 months.
This
Yo,
is mine.
Blue, so
I
glad
posted
you
this.
were back. I surmise that China was a great trip for you.
It was amazing. Welcome back for 12 months, but a full year. Silky, I appreciate you so much. It was a trip of a lifetime. I loved it so much. Guys.
Kind of.
So he's explaining the history of this fish, by the way. It's like a minute and a half. Listen to this. And then I'm going to tell you a really funny story about this dinner.
The fish only grow by 3 kilos.
Oh, wow.
So it grows very slowly. So the meat is very tender and very precious.
3代人心手相传，每条鲤鱼都有专属的烧鱼师，还原地道兰州味。
And also,
if you hear the N word, by the way, in this, it's just because they're speaking Chinese. It's not because they're racist.
in these restaurants who cook this kind of dish, they have like a heritage from different generations. Maybe 3 generations of the family, they just focused on the cooking of this kind of Yellow River dish.
This exact kind of Yellow River fish dish?
我代表红枫龙院祝愿各位鸿运发财，身体健康，红枫黄河鲤鱼王富贵又吉祥，祝大家用餐愉快。
So on behalf of these restaurants, I wish all of you good luck, good fortune, good health, good career, everything goes well.
Thank you. 谢谢你。
这是葫芦送给哪位？
And this is a gift. And
That gourd right there. I have a story for you about this gourd. This is so funny, by the way.
给我们4个吗？4个，
因为我们有4位外宾，
有外宾，
我们有4位外宾，
谢谢。
你好，我们这。
Oh, god damn it. Okay, so look. All right, so just pause the... All right, so anyway, what, all right, but...
人心手相
Why is that in the video? God! Anyway, okay, so what I was gonna say is that
红枫龙
focused on
we were eating, this is dinner, I think, or is it lunch or dinner, with the development team, or with one of the members
This
of the
exact Yellow River fish?
He's sitting off to the left. Anyway, they showed us this
So on
gourd.
behalf of these restaurants, I wish all of you good luck, good fortune, good health, good career, everything goes well.
Thank you. 谢谢你。
这是葫芦送给哪位？
And this is a
Okay, so she holds up this gourd. Apparently, the owner of this restaurant makes these gourds. They only give away like one of these a week. And they are unique. Every single week, they are unique. Okay? And so they custom make these. And so them giving us this one gourd, because there's only one of it, right? Them giving this was very symbolic. This is a big deal, right? And like the reason they're giving it to us is because we are like the foreigners. And to be clear, we are so far in Western China at this point that when I walk into a room, if there are kids in the room, they look at me like I'm a f***ing exhibit out of Jurassic Park. Like they're like I'm not like, hold on. It's legit though. That's we would walk into restaurants. We would legitimately walk into restaurants, and I'm not joking. Every person in the restaurant. Shameless. And I'll be honest, it made me feel famous. It made me feel famous as they'd be looking at us like crazy right now. All right, so anyway, they gave us this one gourd. Because again, they make one of them a week, and they give it to their most special guest of the whole week. And the Where Winds Meet developer is sitting at the table. His name is Dylan. Okay. Dylan goes, you make more of those. And she goes, no, we only make one. And then he goes, name your price. Just, holy shit! Just laid his dick on the table. Just goes, name your price. And she was like, okay, I mean, I'll go talk to the owner. So she leaves the room, talks to the owner. Dylan turns and looks at us. Okay. Dylan turns and looks at me and he goes, look, our game isn't pay to win, but that doesn't mean that life isn't. And we have money. God damn, bro. I was like, holy shit. My spear going to good use, bro. It was so crazy. It was the craziest moment. I wish I had been filming. I had just turned the camera off. This was right after this happened. It was so funny. It was actually just insane. Actually Aura farmed it. Actually Aura farmed. So hard. So hard. Chinese show hospitality and appreciation by making you feel money is less important than you. Exactly. So I have one of those gourds. It's upstairs. It's upstairs right now. I actually have a ton of Chinese stuff. If you guys want to see it, I bought a ton of stuff. They also gave me a bunch of stuff too. So like I have a bunch of like authentic Chinese stuff that like some Where Winds Meet gave me, and then some of my fans in China sent me stuff, and then I also bought some stuff too that I have as well. 4 for the price of 3, easy peasy bargain. No. He bought like 4 gourds. I have one. It's upstairs. Again, I'd have to go get it, but you got a Chinese girlfriend up there too? Okay, so hear me out. Okay, for real though. Okay, all right, real shit. So I had not 1, but 2 Chinese honeys. And I'm telling you guys, honeys, like 9 or 10 out of 10 real, like holy shit attractive women. DM me, okay? They reached out first on Instagram, okay? Men 100%. No, I confirmed it. I thought they were guys too. In fairness, I thought that they had penises too, okay? I also thought that they had penises, but I was like, okay, do you want to talk on WeChat? You know, like that's how you know it's getting real, by the way, with a bitch.
Sorry to interrupt.
I'm like, yo, you want to talk on WeChat? Because WeChat requires you got to give them your real ID. If you want to talk on WeChat, you have to give them like your passport, your photo. You have to authenticate who you are. Like, bro, you basically got to give them your fingerprints, okay? Like this is real shit, right? So I connected with them on real chat. They're real. They're gorgeous. Guys, these are insane. Insane. I was like, holy shit. Absolutely insane. One of them sent me a super nice coat. Like, cause she was like, you look like you're gonna be cold in Kaifeng, so I sent a coat to your room. I'm like, you did what? I walk into the hotel after a really long day, and the hotel staff walks up to me and stops me and goes, hey, this is all for you. Hands me this designer Chinese coat and like a huge bag of snacks and stuff, because I don't know what it is about Chinese people, but they always think you're hungry. So this woman sent me like a boatload of snacks, enough to feed like a small African village. I'm gonna be there for 1 night, but like, you know, fuck it. Anyway, they it was enough snacks that I invited Memplex to my room, and we made a video about tasting all the Chinese snacks she sent me, because she sent me like 10 or 15 different types of snacks, and we made a video. It's on the GoPro. We made a video about us taste testing the snacks. She's real, by the way. She's real. She also sent me a bunch of other shit too. She's gorgeous. She lives in Chengdu, and then the other one lives in one of them lives in Chengdu, and I swear to God, it's not a gay guy. And then the other one lives in Hong Kong. The other one lives in Hong Kong. Literally insane. No. It's not a dude. It's not a dude. Again, guys, real authenticators were used. Okay? I'm talking to them on WeChat. All right? It's the real people. Anyway. Apparently, the one that lives in Hong Kong like has a fiance, and I was like, yo, I can't get involved in that. I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm not somebody that's I gotta go. Anyway, I highly doubt anything's gonna happen. But in fairness, yeah, to be a house crasher, yeah. I'm not. If she happened to break up with that guy, I'm not gonna say that I wouldn't make a move, right? But like, you know, I'm not gonna do anything. Pick? I'm not gonna show a pick. I'm not doing that. That's crazy. You don't kiss and tell. You don't kiss and tell. But if I had sex, I would totally tell you guys. Flex the coat. You guys want me to get? Do you guys want to see the coat that she sent me? It's upstairs. Okay. I swear to God, they're real women. I swear to God, they're real women. And they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. Here's the gourd. There's the gourd right there. My video. Made it home in one piece, too. Then, insanely nice coat. It's like a Chinese designer brand. I don't even know. And then it's also got, so it's got magnetic pockets. They snap shut. They snap shut. They're literally, poggers. Poggers. And there's like a side version too. So you can stick your hand in these to keep it warm. But then you can put your stuff in the magnetic top one. You know? It's crazy. Crazy. Super nice coat, by the way. Oh, it's Bossy Ding. That's the one. Look up Bossy Ding jacket right now. Gooner jacket is wild. F you, man. All I'm saying is it's an expensive jacket, okay? It's an expensive jacket, all right? It's a good national brand, it is. Famous brand in China, good quality. It's extremely good quality. I know I wore it the whole time. 5K USD. It's not 5K USD. It's not 5K. It's probably like $300. It'd be like $300. $300 jacket. And that's on top of all the other shit that she sent me, by the way. So we went to this Chinese market. So the shit that I bought, we'll do the shit that I bought first. Most of the shit that I bought happened on like the very last day. Okay. And so we went to this Chinese market. It's like a Tiazi Peng market, something. Hold on. I've got the. Oh, Tianzi Feng. Tianzi Feng market in Shanghai. Anyway, we went to this market and it. All of the merchants are all like, you can haggle with them, right? So it's because it's like a market. You're supposed to like you want to buy something, they tell you the price. You tell them what you're willing to pay, and then you meet somewhere in the middle, right? So like, dude, they're pushy. Some of these salesmen are super, super pushy, right? Because we're tourists and whatnot. And I'm pretty good about saying no to stuff. I am. I'm like super good about saying no to stuff and like walking away. But there was this one woman we walked into. She came out of her shop and was like running after me like a banshee. She's like, no, you come in. She grabbed my arm and pulled me into her shop. I was like, I pulled away. She's strong. She grabs my arm. She's like this 60-year-old Chinese woman. Pulls me. No. I have best stuff. Come into my shop. She's got like broken English. Like, come in, shop. My shop good. You know, like pulling me into the shop. Anyway, I felt terrible because she's like throwing shit at me. She's like, you want this? No. You want this? No. Just like that scene out of Aladdin where he's like going through all the shit and he's like throwing all this random shit out, right? Anyway, I had to walk out with something, right? Because she was being super, she's crazy. And she was a nice lady, right? So I had to walk out with something. But you know what? It keeps my head warm. It's not my proudest moment. It's not my proudest. Note almost fell over, bro. No. I was like, well, I had to buy something. She was pussy. You guys don't understand. I wore it all night. It was.
Panda
It kept my head all warm.
Squadron.
It kept my head all warm. Note actually got a video of her haggling with me on price. She literally, I'm like talking to her about like buying a cup or something, right? And she goes, 150, and I was like, 80, and she was like, she threw her, she had a calculator. She goes, she just starts freaking the out like I do during my boss runs. Throws the calculator on the ground, just starts freaking out. That's ridiculous. I can't. I'm not gonna be able to eat. You know. I'm like, all right, fine, all right. We give you 100, and then I'm like, all right, 100, and she's like, 105, and I'm like, what the? Like out of nowhere, she went from like absolutely not to 105 in like 0.2 seconds. A bit scammed the out of me, bro. Absolutely scammed the shit out of me. I was like, what the f-? And the worst part is she goes, she's like, this is one of a kind. It's good in my shop. All right, no other shops have something like this. I buy this thing. We walk 3 feet down the road. The next store over. Outside the shop. Crafty old woman. Insane. Next shop cheaper? No, it was more expensive. That one was, I got mine for giga cheap, bro. I got mine for insanely cheap. I get bamboozled. I mean, I'll be honest with you. It was fine. Like she was a good sport. I respected the hustle. I'll be honest with you. At a certain point, as a consumer, you have to respect it. You know what I mean? You have to respect how much she be hustling, bro. Anyway, okay, so I bought other stuff, and I don't really want to move it too much, but possibly the most expensive, not possibly, the most expensive thing that I bought. Okay, so this is an authentic, I don't know if you guys can see the crafting on this and stuff, but there's actually designs on this. There's like authentic, like there's a Chinese like tea poem engraved on it too. This is like a handcrafted tea set, by the way. I saw them, I was in the shop where they were making them. It's a handcrafted Chinese tea set. And they said it's crafted from a ceramic that like makes the tea, I don't know, it makes the tea taste better. I don't know how true that actually is. But like they said, yeah, it makes the tea taste like way better or some shit. $1,000? No. It cost, I would say, because I'm showing it to you, I would say it cost about, for the whole set and everything, it was like $200. It's like $200 for this one. But because I'm showing it to you, like 120, and that's part of the reason we're talking about it on stream right now, is so that I can use it as a tax write-off because it was an unnecessarily expensive tea set. But I mean, if you were just being real for a second, you know.
It says I am bald and gay.
Okay, shut the f up. You got robbed? No, I wouldn't say I got robbed. And I'll be honest with you again. The tea shop that I bought it from, I really liked them. There were like 8 different tea shops in the market. This one was the least. This one was like. They had like a back room that you could walk into where you could taste test the tea, and you could also see like the stuff being made and stuff like in real time. And they were like carving stuff and everything, which I thought was cool. And notes said, yeah, this one was legit. It was a legit shop. It was pretty cool. The other shops, there were definitely some tea shops that were not legit, but this one was legit, and I didn't mind, even if they were like overpricing me, which I guarantee was happening. I didn't care too much because they were an endearing like shop owner. They were nice people. Anyway, I bought this other one too. Mainly because you guys know I drink tea all the time on stream. Oh, look at this one. This one's like a little less authentic. This one's just like a porcelain one that I thought was cool. but like it's like dragons, right? And before anybody these nuts, okay, I get it. But like here's the deal. Hold on.
This
Wait.
one says I am gay and bald.
Shut the fuck up. Hold on. But this one goes. It like lights up. The dragon lights up. I don't know if it'll focus for you guys, but the dragon literally lights up. Is that better? Yeah, it's pretty sweet. This one's pretty cool. There we go. Better. Little taste of old, taste of new. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be drinking a lot of tea nowadays. Mainly because I just spent a fortune. You guys gotta understand how much. The tea set honestly wasn't even as expensive as the tea itself was. The tea itself was fucking insane. One of my Chinese honeys sent me these. They sent me these 2 cups here. And you know what? Here, I'll turn on the blue. They sent me these cups here. And they said that the bird represents like the empress and the dragon represents like the emperor in China. So these are like super gay cups. They're not gay cups. Okay? They're cool cups.
1 bald, 2 cups.
Could you chill? Okay, I'm trying to show you some authentic Chinese culture. Anyway, eventually I'll have an empress someday. Dirty nails? Could you guys just God, I can't make anybody happy. These I just saw and I thought that they looked really cool. Anyway, this is what I'm going to be drinking my tea and stuff out of, so... Okay. Now we're going to get into the gifts that... Okay, well, hold on. I also got this tea, and you guys can tell me. I probably got scammed on the tea, but I don't really care. I bought a of tea. Like, really good, expensive tea. Is anybody in chat a fan of Avatar, The Last Airbender? Like Uncle Iroh, particularly, from that show, if you know. If you know, you know. Yeah, so they were selling, like, super authentic jasmine tea. And I bought it. Longju.
I hear Chinese tea help hair growth.
Jasmine tea. Yeah. Make the camera focus on you? Okay, I mean, I can. It's pretty easy. There you go. That better? Now, I should look pretty crisp right now. I should look really crisper than I normally do, because it should blur the background here. Right? I've seen that. That isn't cheap. It is not cheap, as it turns out, but there's a bunch of tea in here. There's a bunch of tea in here. It smells incredible. It smells really good. That's weed. It's not weed. I would never buy weed. I don't do weed. I don't do drugs. You know what I mean? And you know that because most people that actually do weed, they say they smoke weed. Yeah, I'm like, hello, fellow kids. But there's also this. I bought this too. This is Yangzhou tea, or what is it? Yannan tea. Oh, I don't know. She recommended. I was like, hey, yo, what else should I get? Yeah, whatever. I said, what else should I get? And she said that This tea was really good. She
The
said she
dragon
recommended
and
this.
phoenix is an old folklore that represents matrimonial bliss. Bro got married and didn't know it.
Wait, really? I will say that the girl that sent that to me is gorgeous. But both of the women that DM me were very, very attractive. One of them, again, I can't... Honestly, though, all Chinese women are basically attractive with the notable exception of, like, the bottom 10%, you know? Also bought some less expensive tea. This stuff is, I think this is black. Yeah, this is Yun Now Old Tree Tea. I think this might be black tea. And then there's this tea here. Wu Yi Shan. Oolong tea. We have a lot of tea. We bought a lot of tea. Did you go to China? No, I went. He went to
Did
Afghanistan.
I see
That's crazy.
2025 expiration date on that tall baggie of Yunnan tea?
You're joking. Stop. No, dumbass. No, it's when it was bagged, dipshit. Scared the out of me. Somalian tea, bro. Okay, all right. So now we're gonna get into the gifts. Now, now we're gonna get into the gifts that I think that would make Laufey jealous, and that would like, because those were gifts that I got for myself that I thought like I kind of wanted. Look pretty cool. Now we're gonna get into like the crazy cool gifts. All right. So now we're gonna get into the more special gifts that got sent to me by a wonderful Chinese woman. But like, you know, fans and stuff. And the first one are, do you guys remember the dancing feet lady? The ladies from Where Winds Meet? The one, like the ladies with the feet, you know, that were like dancing with all the shit. Did a dude get you anything? Yeah, white socks so he could peg me like the Eiffel Tower later. Okay. So these are like the authentic instruments that they used to use in traditional mainland China, is my understanding. And those are the feet lady. I can't believe I got this home, to be honest. Velvet shade, yeah. I can't believe I got this home without breaking it. Right? They play them that small? No, you idiot. The coolest thing, wait, what is this? What is this again? Oh. They got me bookmarks. And I was like, why the f would I want a bookmark? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I mean, I'm American. I don't really read books, but like, yeah. Those are some bookmarks. You know what I mean? Anyway, there's some super sick bookmarks. Yeah, holy. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I bought this because I probably got scammed, but they said that this would bring me a promotion at my job or good fortune at work. And so his head goes back and forth. I don't know. I got scammed, but I don't care. It's fine. I don't care. He's cute. Okay. Oh, I also bought. Oh shit, they're upstairs. Okay, hold on. Let me go get them. Okay, so these things are kind of just trinkets, probably for tourists, but who knows? In China, these are supposed to represent different things. Okay. They're these little figurines. They're actually very solid figurines. These are not like plastic. They're like, I don't know how to explain. If I dropped them, they would shatter. But like, very solid figurines. And the blue ones represent good fortune at work. Like you're supposed to get a promotion or you're going to do well at work. It's just good fortune at work. Obviously, I want that because I have the live update starting this weekend. So that's crazy. The red one So these red ones are supposed to be good luck. These are supposed to be good luck. So I figured, you know,
You
hey.
have been promoted. You are now one of my elite employees.
Yep, thank you. Yeah, the red ones are pretty cool, but these are supposed to be, you're supposed to, you know, like as long as these are around you, they're supposed to be for good luck. And this one, the pink ones, as you might expect, are supposed to bring you good fortune for love. Okay? Whether it's finding a spouse or good luck in a romantic relationship or whatever. So naturally, we had to buy the pink ones. Okay? You need a lot of these. I need so many of these. They're not gay. They are not gay. Just because they're pink doesn't mean they're gay. I can find a woman too! Women will find them cute, okay? They're not gay. Fuck you guys. Alright, so I don't know about you. I got...
Congratulations, you have been promoted to part-time streamer.
Okay, buddy. I got really good at using chopsticks while I was there, so I bought some authentic chopsticks. With, if you're wondering what the pandas are for, they are holders. So you set the chopsticks on them, so you know you don't have to set them right on the table. And then if people come over, I got like the big set. This is like the Giga Panda set. Catch a fly with them, beginner luck. I think I don't know that reference. Okay, and I think that there is one gift that I think is going to make Laufey particularly jealous. I think she's going to get kind of mad. So one of the things that the Chinese fans sent me came in this big box, and I didn't really know what it was. But this is like a leather special box with a bunch of Chinese words on it that I don't understand. Okay.
You went across the world and returned to America alone? Mission failed.
Yeah. Keep chill out. Okay. So you open this up. Okay. This is like a briefcase. Okay. And there's gloves inside of it because you're supposed to open it with gloves. Upside down. I don't read Chinese. Anyway. So it has this book in it. Which you guys will probably recognize. This is the most famous painting in China. It's my understanding. Or one of the most famous paintings in Chinese history. And it continues onto the back and stuff, but it's really long. But if you open it, it's like a picture book. This is like this book is represented in the game. This is represented in Where Winds Meet. And it tells a story. Very historic, yeah. Ooh. And it's all translated to English. They gave me a version that's translated to English too. Why didn't you put on gloves? Because I asked them, I was like, do I need to wear the gloves? They're like, no, you don't need to wear the gloves. Just take care of it. I said, okay. Anyway, this story is told in-game through one of the quest lines, evidently. The riverside scene during the Qingming Festival. I said that super wrong, but it's Q-I-N-G Ming. I don't know. All right? Super special book. Anyway, I'm sure that Laufey is going to be pissed. So anyway, I also got this terrorist hat. You know. So. It's just like the one in game. And I got this again for winning the, we did an IRL competition for Pitch Pot. We played Pitch Pot IRL. You know, the game with the arrows that you have to throw and you have to get in the little tube thing? And I won. I won IRL Pitch Pot. I beat all the other content creators. And this is what I got for winning. Yeah, Lil Fu. That's right. Those people, those little kids that tried to kill us like 4 times. Yeah. Big foo. Thank you. Did you all drink or not? No, we weren't drunk, but funny you should say that. Because the Chinese, one of my Chinese viewers sent me this, and I still don't really know what this is. I don't know if it's boat lacquer or what, but they sent this to me and they said they wanted to watch me drink it on stream, so I said okay. It's the most famous liquid in China? Really? It is expensive? How expensive are we talking? What the f? There's a $600 bottle of wine? I almost threw it away. I'm not joking. I almost threw it away. I almost threw it away. And not because I didn't like it, but because I didn't know if I was going to make it onto the plane. I didn't know if it was going to make it onto the plane. I was like, oh, I'm not going to be able to get it home. And then at the last minute, I was like, we'll wrap it in my pants. And if Chinese Customs takes it, they take it. But I wrapped it up and I checked it and it made it home. So here we are. This is a $600 bottle of wine. $500 at the cheapest is what I'm seeing. $675 at the most expensive. For the real stuff, there's some fake shit on here that isn't actual. It's like 280, 350.
It's 50% plus proof it's very strong, be careful.
Okay.
It tastes like strong soya sauce.
We'll find out, I guess. We're gonna give it a go. Anyway, they said they wanted to watch me drink it, so. Bro, it smells. It smells like paint thinner. Like this. I've drank Everclear before. It smells like Everclear. Okay. Is it open? Hold on. If I dump, I don't want to dump. I have an idea. There we go. It's not coming out. Oh, it is coming out. Oh, really slowly. Okay, so this is like a shot glass worth. Perfect. Okay, good. All right, excellent. This is probably $50. This is probably $50. All right. Oh, dude. God. Oh. Oh. Oh, God. It's so disturbing. It's so disturbing to my stomach. Oh, my God. Oh my God. Oh God. It's. Oh. Oh. I could feel. I have spit all over my face now. Oh, oh God, I don't feel good. Oh my God, dude. Like I was literally spitting. Oh my God. I could feel it. It's like a donkey kicking me in the face. I'm getting like the second order effect. I could literally feel it hitting my stomach. You know? Have you ever... Okay, I'm fine. Have you ever drank liquor that is so strong that you can feel it hit your stomach? Right? And it like I don't know how to explain it. It like you can feel the texture like land in your stomach, and it's like, you know. Oh god, and it smells. It reeks. It's like you mixed soy sauce with death. Like literal, like if you
One more shot.
if I just like took some hand sanitizer and dumped it into a batch of soy sauce and then stirred it up and said, "Hey, this is liquor." Oh god. Dude, I'm still like, you ever got like a shiver? You ever drank an alcohol and it like you're like you physically like, you know, I'm still doing it. I gotta get it away from me. It smells, it reeks, dude. It reeks. I'm just gonna put that down there. Oh my god, dude. I'm sweating. I'm literally sweating. Oh my god. I'm actually sweating.
Welcome back, Baldy. Did you
Okay.
find yourself a China wife?
No, but I got this goose, which is basically the same thing.